Hey guys, SpinoDude here and welcome back to another review. Today guys, we're continuing the hashtag howisafari campaign with another look at a brand new 2019 Safari Ltd figure. So let's have our co-host Marvin bring it out. Thank you, Marvin. Alright, so today guys, we're going to be taking a look at this. This is the brand new 2019 Safari Ltd Pteranodon. Now, quick disclaimer guys, I am sick right now, so I do apologize if my voice sounds weird, but that's not going to stop me from taking a look at another brand new 2019 figure. And as always, I want to thank Safari Ltd for sending this figure over to the channel. But as always, before we take a closer look at the figure, here are a few quick little facts about Pteranodon itself. This animal's full name is Pteranodon longiceps. Pteranodon itself means toothless wing. It was a pterosaur from the Cretaceous period of what is now North America. Although over half of them are only partial remains, there are over 1,000 known specimens of Pteranodon fossils. Some fossil specimens have fish scales and bones in their guts, confirming that Pteranodon most likely primarily fed on fish. There are many theories circulating as to what Pteranodon's distinctive head crest was used for, including an idea that it was used as a rudder to help it during flight. But right now it seems almost certain that Pteranodon used this decorative head ornament for display purposes. Alrighty guys, and there are a few quick little facts about Pteranodon itself, and let's jump in and take a look at the figure. Now, first of all, we have needed a new Pterosaur, just in general, a new Pterosaur figure in general, for a long time. We did get Safari Ltd's Quetzalcoatlus in 2017, which I'm actually going to bring out for our quick comparison today. You can see that they are of similar size. The Quetzalcoatlus appears smaller because it's in a flight position. And of course, these two are not in scale whatsoever. Quetzalcoatlus was much bigger than Pteranodon. But I have to say, I really like that they went for a landed pose for a pterosaur. I'd almost prefer that they did the landed pose of the Quetzalcoatlus just because I find as dark it's so much more interesting when they're on the ground as opposed to a pterosaur like Pteranodon. Also, disclaimer, I'm not an expert on pterosaurs, so Dino Man, please help me if you're out there. But for the appearance of the pose that they went for, I think it's really nice, especially from the sides. I really like it from the sides with the way the wings are folding up towards the back there. From the back it looks quite nice as well. I think the wingtips are supposed to be closer together. Mine is probably a little bit warped in that case. But the one angle I do not like it from is the front, looking at it straight on like this. I just don't like the way the front arms look like, going down, just like the square shape they make at the elbows here. You'd call these elbows, right? I think you'd call those elbows. Yeah, but I think the posture is really nice overall, and I display mine from this side anyway on my shelf, so you don't really see it from the front like this. I think it looks quite nice, and you can't really tell that. Yeah, you actually can't tell at all that the it's bent at the elbow like that. It looks pretty nice from the side. Now, the next thing that stands out is the coloration. The coloration of this figure is fantastic. Probably my favorite part of this whole Pteranodon figure is the coloration. It is so nice. I love it. It's like the mix of a seabird and a tropical bird with what we have going on here. We have like the brown with the white underside and the white throat here. It reminds me of a pelican almost. And then we have this like tropical looking head crest on the back, which is actually very similar. It's actually identical in coloration and patterning to the 2017 Tylosaurus from Safari. Hold on, and I'm actually going to bring that in. Let me get it. So yes, here is the Tylosaurus, and this Pteranodon totally just like wrapped its head in Tylosaurus skin or something, because that is basically identical right there. It's a little bit darker orange towards the back, but I absolutely love the colors on the Tylosaurus that they have from their 2017 range, and I think they work out extremely well on the crest here. I love the fade from the dark orange into the yellow and into the white, and then the black banding. Very unique coloration for the crest. I think it works out extremely well. Very tropical colors. Then we have the bright orangey red beak, which I think is great as well. But yeah, colors are fantastic. I absolutely love the colors on this figure. But let's zoom in quickly here. Let's get a zoom in. Oh, that's a little bit too far. There we go. Let's take a look at the details now. First of all, we have absolutely beautifully detailed pycno fibers throughout the body. Those go all the way down the back of the body there, as you can see, down the legs in the back and down the arms. Both on the outside and the underside, as you can see right there. I will say the transition between the white on the throat and the chest area is a little abrupt here. It's bird-like to have abrupt transitions in color schemes, but I just think the way it's applied here could have been done a little bit better. But it looks okay from the side, but if you're looking at it from the front, I'm not a huge fan of the way that looks. The detailing in the wings is fantastic as well. I love all the wrinkles and folds in the wings throughout. There's a closer look at the hand on the wing there. And here's a closer look at the other side of the hand and the wing. Again, love the folds. I do know that the wing tips should be rounded out a little bit more, but that's a fairly recent study on pterosaurs in general, and this figure might have been in production before that study came out. And there's a quick look at the feet. Each of the feet have 4 claws in the back painted in black, and each of the hands on the front have 3 claws painted in black. Now here's a closer look at that gorgeous head sculpt. I absolutely love the way it looks. I think it captures Pteranodon extremely well. I do know that the beak should be bent up more, because Pteranodon had an upward curving beak in the fossil specimens. This is very straight, but it is quite bendy at the end, so I'm sure with some hot water or whatever, and hot water and cold water, you could get that to stay like that if you wanted it to. I quite like mine the way it looks. Just for a stylistic choice, I think it looks very nice. I love the expression on the face as well. Very proud looking pterosaur here. Again, the eyes done in a yellow color, very nicely done. I love the detailing on the face. The nostrils carved out right behind the beak there. The transition between the colors on the crest and into the back of the head, very, very nice. And yeah, this figure is fairly sizable as well. It is actually, it's about the same size that I expected it to be, I have to say, but let's do a quick measurement. So Marvin, why don't you bring out the ruler? Thank you, Marvin. Alright, we've got our trusty flexi ruler here, so let's give this Pteranodon a measure. So in terms of the length from the tip of the snout to the tip of the back foot here, actually, we are looking at about 4.5 inches, which is about 11.5 centimeters. And in terms of the height at the highest point, which is the top of the crest here, we are looking at about 4 inches, which is about 10 centimeters. And in terms of the width, we are looking at about 3 inches, which is about 8 centimeters. Well guys, I think that's going to do it for this review. Overall, I think this is a great figure, definitely my favorite safari pterosaur to date, and I hope we get more pterosaurs in a perched position rather than a flying position, because perched pterosaur figures are really hard to come by. But anyway guys, if you want to get this figure for yourself, you can go to amazon.com/safari Ltd or go to www.safariltd.com and use the coupon code SpinoDude, that's SpinoDude, to get 10% off your next order. So anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. Also leave a comment telling me what you think of this brand new Pteranodon figure. So thank you so much guys for watching, and as always, I will see you in my next video. So take care, and bye-bye.